Looky, looky. Fresh meat for the Shadowtown grinders. You too tough to chew? We'll see. Sorry, threw away my manners when I went undercover. Weeks, months ago. Agent Valand, that's me. The people here are crazy, you know.
The Empire is preparing to execute Republic POWs. We need to free our people.
Noble cause. Good way to die, as dying ways go. You brought the supply pack, right? Let's have a look. Ooh, detonite. And lots of it. Did you know the Empire burned out SIS headquarters? Killed good agents, friends, and more. One good burn deserves another.
I'm not sure you're in any condition to handle bombs. Maybe you should hand those back.
You're funny. You'll blend right in down here. The Empire bought a superstructure from the Hutts. Nice place. Put all kinds of important people inside. Leaders. But this building has weak spots. Figure this is enough detonite to gut the insides before they catch me. Go out with a bang.
That's our enemy's tactic. Not to mention suicide. Pull yourself together. Our people are in terrible danger. Take those charges and create a diversion. Keep Imperial security forces busy so we can free the POWs and cover their escape.
Can tell you haven't been here long. Still an idealist. Fine, we play it your way. Set the Empire's tail on fire and let it chase itself. Could be fun. There are other agents nearby, optimists like you. I'll signal you're here to help. Don't be a stranger.
You can't have come at a worse time. We should be safe for the moment, I think. But it's only a matter of time before Karhel gives us all up. Everyone affiliated with the Republic needs to be out of here before they close the trap.
I assume, by that introduction, you work for the Republic?
Agent Jason Wise, call sign Nutcracker. I've been stationed in Shadowtown for a year, along with a half a dozen agents. This is the Empire's prison, home to their medical monstrosities and most dangerous captives. But one of our men was just captured, and with the tortures they use, it can't be long before he breaks.
You expect me to care about that?
I was hoping you could help. The Empire's already searching for us. Only way to escape is to cause a distraction, but it's got to be massive. They have mad Sith locked up here, captured aliens who were mutated by the dark side. Were they to escape?
Are you looking to hire me?
The Republic will pay for every agent who escapes alive. Just go to the highest security cells you can find and let out whatever's in there. With luck, there won't be a guard left to search for us. Tell me when it's done, and I'll signal our men to escape. Keep your head down. I hear one of the prisoners released a Rancor from the lower cell block. This is quite the riot you've started. If the Imperials have a spare guard to chase us, I'll swallow my helmet.
Don't waste time talking. Get out before it gets any more dangerous.
Thank you for your concern. Now if you'll excuse me. Call sign 2 Moon. Mission abort. Return to base 1. Call sign Starkiller. Mission abort. Return to base 1.
Čo pasa čuta? Matasa! Pamichis pawata.
Who's TC-93?
Motame skochaya kokuchu. Wasta micha kolkuka dumaji. Ta ushagwa upa. Nira disas limo crispa. Dodanki konke kupa.
What's the Free Droid Enclave?
Wama oto chakoga hutapawa. Tobampaula. Faguta ji oto endia. Sasa čo pasa? Vivi karuba uta juba chanada.
You don't think it was just bad luck?
La jaba non batava ava kiti konya. Chidunek nanola. La te tusta tokia boyda. Ku kawanji. Archichisa tumpa mistuka mogutu.
Looks like I don't have any choice but to play along.
Tu patula musta. O grangi tampio dume dum kokatichoski nawi kuchusi yomata chi popota. Kuna wawunda ya pawa kulka torondi.
Slowly. I've killed plenty today. You with the Republic? Heard you were attacking Shadowtown. Came out to find you.
What exactly do you want?
Name's Sarn. Freelance assassin. Used to work for the Imps, but they decided I knew too much. Brought me here. I was set to be processed. Anyone loose in Shadowtown gets a bomb stuck in his head to keep him in line. I avoided that fate.
Never thought I'd be listening to an Imperial assassin.
I'm after payback, and I thought I'd give you a tip. The surgical labs, where they plant the bombs and prisoners, they're vulnerable if you can handle the wardens and the torture droids. Take out the labs, no new prisoners.
What's the upside for me?
Huh. Can't spare a lot, but I have a few toys. Take out the labs, and I'll pay for the help.
Warning, hull integrity failing. This vessel is entering the Singularity's event horizon. Vessel disintegration imminent. All crew advised to abandon ship.
Biological entities identified. Beginning mandatory Royal Edict playback.
I, King Nok Drayen III, find my throne under attack. Traitors aim to take what rightfully belongs to me. The wealth of Dubrillion will not fall into the hands of my enemies. Instead, I will remove it from their reach. My Royal Executioner droid will sabotage this vessel's hyperdrive and exterminate you, the crew, to ensure there is no rescue. You served me well in life. In death, you will serve me better. Goodbye, my subjects.
Royal Edict playback complete. Initiating execution protocols.
Stand down, droid. Your ruler sent me here.
Internal chrono estimates King Nok Drayen III has been deceased 106 years. Your statement is unlikely.
I knew this conversation was gonna end badly.
Executing now.
Captain. Bet you're surprised to see me.
I'm only surprised you had the guts to face me in person.
Let's say you've earned my personal attention. See, I've always believed if you can't beat him, join him, and then beat him. So, I stowed away back on Nar Shaddaa. Funny thing about Wookiees, they got great big lungs. It only takes a couple of breaths of happy gas to knock one out.
I don't need Bowdaar to kill you.
Skavik, I want my blast tech all 25 back. I want my Torchy.
You have a real single-minded devotion to your toys, kid. It's gonna get you killed. I want to be civil about this. Sure, you've made my life miserable, but I don't hold a grudge. Really.
I clearly haven't hurt you enough.
Don't kid yourself. You haven't hurt me at all. Bottom line, there's nothing you have that I can't steal.
I'll always be more handsome than you, Skavik.
The ladies already love me. Why tamper with perfection? Enough witty banter. Time for you to die.
Captain, I've been meaning to ask. Did you happen to... when you fought Skavik, was Torchy there?
She's all yours, Corso. Use her in good health.
Oh, Torchy! It's good to have you back, girl. I'm not letting another man touch you ever again. Thank you, Captain.
Zero esu Corso, ani aglok tak afas emelkindik.
I wasn't using it anyway. Besides, our captain has returned.
You made it.
Open this thing before it's too late.
Give me the reliquary. I want to see these treasures before I die.
This box belonged to a King Nok Drayen. Relative of yours?
My grandfather. A usurper stole his throne, but he got the last laugh. Drayens always do. I'll enter the code my father taught me. And there. Such a simple act to fulfill a lifetime of effort.
Congratulations, Captain. Nok Drayen's lost fortune is yours.
With one exception. Take the crown, Risha. Claim your birthright. Restore the Drayen dynasty as rulers of Dubrillion. Wear the crown and rule that world.
Your whole crazy treasure hunt has been to get some kingdom back?
Our kingdom. And revenge on the usurpers who stole our throne.
Remember those assassins on Tatooine? They were sent by the current king of Dubrillion to end me.
This king isn't gonna roll over just because you have the crown.
The crown of Dubrillion commands the respect of millions. She'll have plenty of allies.
Will they be enough, Father? Can I really do this?
If you're going to rule a world, Risha, you'll have to do questionable things. This is my final lesson to you. In the grand scheme of things, one spacer is meaningless. Keep the reliquary and its wealth. Kill him.
Your daughter likes me too much to kill me.
Emotions are a distraction, Risha.
Father, no. The captain is a good man. I care about him.
You useless child. Spent too many years without my guidance. You're weak. Powerless. Everything I've done. The blood I've spilled. For nothing. This is not how it's supposed to end.
Dispose of my father's body as he instructed, Dr. Chela. You are released from my family service. I'm sorry you had to see that, Captain. My father was sick.
You don't owe me any apologies.
You're a wealthy man, Captain. That reliquary holds more than just family heirlooms. Merchants will be killing each other to buy what you're selling. Not sure what I'm supposed to do now. Everyone I've met from derelict has tried to kill me. I don't have an army or a star fleet. I'm supposed to take over a whole planet with just a crown.
I'm sure we'll come up with a brilliant plan, Your Highness.
I have a feeling you're just in it for the money, but I can live with that.
Figures you'd be sticking around, Risha. You're like a Minoc that way.
I'll make sure all the right people hear what you did today, Captain. It's the least I can do. Besides, famous starship captains attract profitable opportunities, and queens in training can never have too many credits. Let's hit the hyperlanes. Continuing our coverage of this most recent breakout of the Rakul Plague, I'm joined now by Adalar Highland, founder of the philanthropic organization Thorn. Mr. Highland, you're largely known as the CEO of Galactic Solutions Industries, or GSI. Why did you create the Highland Organization for Rakul neutralization?
No, I don't care to talk about myself. I want to speak directly to the populace here. The Rakul Plague is deadly and must be contained. If you're on the infected world, remain indoors. If you even think you may be infected, seek quarantine immediately. Finally, if you have the inclination and ability to assist Thorn, we need your help. Desperately. That's it. That's all I have.
Direct, from the, very direct Adalar Highland. A dire warning and an impassioned plea for help with combating the Rakul Plague. Thanks for letting me stay on with your crew, Captain. I plan to be a very generous queen to all my friends.
You could be generous right now. Move into my quarters. They're cozy.
A man who describes his quarters as cozy really means he leaves dirty clothes on the floor. Every captain needs a good first mate. Corso doesn't know what it takes to run a starship, but I do. Considering the light years you've been racking up, I suggest a hyperdrive overhaul and a sublight engine tune-up. Which do you want first?
We're always in a hurry. See if you can squeeze some extra thrust from the engines.
Consider it done. I'll be indispensable before you know it. Looks like we've got a call coming in, Captain. Let me put it through.
Captain, I heard about your fantastic success with Nok Drayen. I always thought his fortune was a myth.
Darmus Polarin, right? From Corson. What's this about?
I'm touched to remember. You've come so far since then, with very little to work with. I have a business proposition for you, but I'd rather discuss it face to face. Come to Port Nowhere, Captain. Floating cantina, not far from you. I'll send the specs.
Seems like a safe location, Captain. But we need to be careful. The Imperials are getting more gutsy. There's nowhere in Republic space that's safe anymore.
If you wanted safe, you picked the wrong man, sweetheart.
If I wanted safe, nice, presentable at social functions, not held in smoke-filled cantinas.
Hey, I like smoke-filled cantinas.
I'm serious. I caught a signature when we were on Nar Shaddaa that looked like the Void Wolf.
Someone I should know about?
The man's a monster. Grand Admiral Haradax Kirill, former slaver, scourge of the Outer Rim and all-round charmer. My father always kept a close eye on him. The Void Wolf's got delusions of taking over the underworld, handing it to the Empire wrapped in riband.
Then let's hit Port Nowhere fast and see if we can get out of his way.